Hello everyone, so another one of these. I don't know if I'll be posting this tonight. Maybe I'll put it in the can and post it tomorrow. I find myself doing this more and more frequently. Um, I certainly don't want to overwhelm people with this. If they're subscribers, if you are, like turn off the bell or whatever. So it is quite addictive, I just have there's so much to talk about, right? Um, I remember listening to a podcast on Radio Lab, and this was like, I don't know, 2013, something like that. And that was before really when podcasts really started getting, certainly there were some podcasts, but there was an episode where this guy, and I don't even remember his name, I don't think he was very famous, but he started taping and recording himself. And he had this little thing. He would tape himself and then put it online, like exactly what I'm doing now. And it was like, oh, this is a really interesting thing. And then he would do it like once a day, kind of like me, my daily video. And then started to progress. It was like, oh, maybe I'll do two, and then three. And then fast forward, it got to the point where he couldn't even live his life without some sort of recording device. So, and it seemed like life seemed so boring. It's like everything. Oh, this is an interesting thing. Where's my tape? Oh, we got to tape this. Oh, I mean, so I am mindful of that. I don't want to get crazy. I mean, so many people fall into that little trap. But anyway, okay. So anyway, let me just get right into what I want to talk about today. I think my last video recording, or a couple of them earlier today, I was talking about comedy and stand-up comics. All right. I have like hundreds of guys and women whom I love, right? So, but I forgot. I just had to. After I had done my last recording, I thought of Norm MacDonald. Who's better than Norm? I saw his Netflix special not too long ago. It was really good. I forget the name. The name of it. I think it had something to do with Hitler. I'm not sure, but Norm is hilarious. Let me try to think of what he was saying. I'm just this is all on memory. I saw that like a couple of months ago, and it's like, oh, he goes, imagine you were wrong. I don't know if I could do it. Imagine if you woke up and you like. I think he was talking about vegetarianism, and like, I was like wrong about vegetarian. Imagine if you woke up one morning and like you were wrong about everything. Like everything. I'm not doing a great job here. And I think that's the time where you have to go to the rope store. Right next to the rope store, you have the stool store. I'm butchering it. So anyway, let me just go right into Norm MacDonald. He is hilarious. I love Norm. And let me play a little bit. One problem with Norm is there's a little too much inside baseball for my taste. I mean, I like it. You get to be kind of like you're right there. But let me just play a little bit of Norm. Here's Norm MacDonald.
Actor now has a program
It's got Bill Hader
on HBO. But before that, me and my trusty sidekick Adam Egat will proceed with our opening remarks. I'm still getting my footing here, interviewing people and stuff, because we were off a long time.
Long time? Over 2 years, I think.
2 years, that's ridiculous.
So it's quite a sabbatical.
We should never take 2 years off again. So we have to keep finding our footing. That's what I find. Just when we have our footing, we lose our footing.
I know, and it seems like the more time that we spend in between seasons, it's hard. It's even harder to get back on that.
So we're back in our real life, and I see you at the Comedy Store. I go there to do sets, and I got to tell you, I feel like you've been down lately. Kind of.
Well,
that's a tough job.
It's a tough job. Just in its essence, in addition to all of the day-to-day mundane bullshit that you have to deal with, on top of that, to also have people disrespecting you constantly.
They disrespect you.
Yeah.
Well, It may be that you don't have a lot of formal education.
Well,
you dropped out of school. And
I'm watching this for the first
Oh, you're
time,
very young.
too,
Fourth
so
grade?
I don't know what he's
going
going
to
to say.
5th grade.
So that might be part of it.
Yeah, and so I've actually thought about this, and what I've been doing very recently is every day I find a new word.
A new word every day.
Oh, yeah, this is
Word
good.
every day,
Yeah.
and I incorporate it into my everyday vocabulary.
So if I asked you today what your new word is, you would be able to tell me.
Absolutely. Today's word for me was erudite.
Erudite.
And it's learned in arcane subjects and widely read. Erudite.
Yes, I'm familiar with that word. Do you know sesquipedality?
I know.
Sesquipedality, the use of long words, sometimes applied as a derogative to connote pretentious and overbearing posturing. Sesquipedality.
I know all these words.
That's a good one.
Sesquipedality.
What this one? Repercusative. And that's,
I don't know this.
it's basically, well, let me tell you what it is. It's a bitter, ignorant person who, entirely unaware, sees his own faults projected onto the behavior of others.
This is hilarious.
Repercusative.
Hazardling. A lowly sniveler who risks his position by making clumsy innuendos about a great and virtuous person who's clearly his or her better. Hazardling.
Bumpquacious. Adjective. In the manner of a desperate coward whose last resort is to make veiled threats to someone he envies and probably fears because they're younger and way more sexually potent. Bumpquacious.
Dimatoid. A feeble-minded asshole who is a failure at everything, but he deludes himself into thinking he has one small talent, which he doesn't even have. Dimatoid.
Canuckadile.
Canuckadile.
Yeah, it's a migratory Canadian rodent.
Canadian.
Yeah, often found rummaging in the dumpsters around Hollywood for toxic scraps to stuff in his leering, hideous face. Canuckadile. That's you.
Coprogustiac. Noun. Vulgar, half-recovered drunk comedy club manager who subsists entirely on the foul-smelling sweepings from the fetid floor of animal cages. And who is a hair's breadth away from a brutal beating with a Louisville slugger. Coprogustiac.
No, Norm, I haven't heard that one. It's a good word. It's a great word. It's a great word.
When we return, Bill Hader.
That was so good.
Tonight,
Did I see that? I don't know. Come on. That's great. We have so much here. So much entertainment, right? It's almost like too much content, right? So, okay, people, have a great night, and I should have an ending here, like see you later, bye, peace. How about this? Peace, love, and understanding. Isn't that an Elvis Costello song? What's so bad about peace, love, and understanding? All right.